It's official. I just signed up for my first Ironman 70.3, Ironman Texas in Galveston on April 6, 2025. The next few months are going to look a little different for me in terms of my training. Instead of prioritizing mainly on weightlifting, it's going to be split into the three disciplines of swimming, cycling, and running. I'm going to still try to lift weights as much as I can, but for this next season of life, the priority is training for this Ironman. And it really is going from zero to Ironman, half Ironman, because I haven't swam in many, many years. I haven't ran since I stopped playing lacrosse sophomore year of college. I just started to get back onto the treadmill a week ago, and that started with a failed attempt at half a mile. So within the last few days, I was able to get that up to 1 mile, and I've been doing 2 miles the past few days. So I'm just trying to get consistent again, being on my feet running. The bike, I do have an advantage in that, since I've been consistent on the bike for the last year and a half. That'll definitely be my strong suit, and hopefully will help get me across the finish line. But again, it's about being consistent in all three disciplines and figuring out how to effectively manage my time while still being in medical school, while still being on rotations, and while still having one more sub-I in surgery for the next month. So I really view that next month that I'm still in surgery as a foundation month, really trying to pick up the amount I can run. Also, if I can get into the pool a few times over the next month would be fantastic. If not, the pool is going to have to start the next month when I'm back in Philly. So this is an exciting journey I'm about to go on. I feel like ever since I stopped playing sports, lacrosse, back in college, I kind of lost that sense of competitiveness and purpose in terms of working out. I've always worked out and I've always gone to the gym, but it's really been just me going to the gym to stay physically and mentally fit. There's never been a goal of competing, stepping on stage in terms of bodybuilding, and that's why I fell in love with cycling, especially this past summer when I trained for the first century, because I felt like each workout had a specific purpose to it, and the goal after 2 months was to get across that finish line at 100 miles. So again, I feel like this in 5 months' time will give me that purpose again with exercising and nutrition and diet and sleep and everything. So that's what life's going to be for the next 5 months. I still have half my interviews to go. I'm going out of town on Thursday to Friday because I have an in-person interview this week. So I'll be back this weekend. We got the Philly Marathon. We're gonna head down there, cheer on some friends, and just get this ball rolling. It's gonna be exciting. I gotta give a shout out to my man Joe. He just completed his first full Ironman. I've been reaching out to him, trying to get as much advice about everything as I can, and he's been extremely helpful with that. And I'm definitely going to be relying on people who have experience like Joe to help guide me on the simple to the more complex aspects of doing a triathlon. So without that support system, I'd just be relying on YouTube. So it's definitely nice to have people that you actually know. Medical student to half Ironman. I went to Philly Runner today, and I picked up my running shoes for training for Ironman 70.3. The Brooks Adrenaline GTS 24. They say I'm a pronator, so I got some support running shoes in wide because I got them fat feet. So we'll test these bad boys out. We'll see how they feel in the first run. Philly Runner's been a great resource in terms of them analyzing my feet when I walk and run, the arch support, the amount of pronation or supination in my feet. And they also have a massive supply of nutrition, all the different flavors of goo, Tailwind, Martin bars. They have a massive wall of all these flavors. So you can buy the boxes or just buy individual goo packs, which is nice when you just want to go and try a couple of different flavors, or I want to pick up caffeine or caffeine-free gels. So in addition to having all the running shoes you would want and all the knowledge there, they also have all the fuel and nutrition you could possibly want too. So check them out if you're in Philly.
So that we may push back from the gate to ensure that your seatbelts are securely fastened.
The New Balance fuel stuff. Take shoe. I've been using them for my tempo and track workouts recently. I like them a lot, which is funny because I've only like 10 1Ks on 90-second rest. I think I'm gonna turn the rest to like walking rest because if I just stand still for 90 seconds, my legs are gonna cramp up.
Does anyone else double apply deodorant? Spray and stick? I feel like without that, it's impossible not to get BO.
All yours.
So that's been my secret. Use this little atomizer guy to bring my cologne with me. Okay. This is the look. Boom. Okay.
Please let me know. Larger personal items will be checked at the boarding door and will be
We're out here at the Philly Marathon. We just saw our friend Chelsea run by. What an exciting day. There's something magical at these races, whether it's running, cycling, just running on the streets or being out on the streets with all your people cheering you on. It's very contagious. It really makes you want to do these events. And as someone who just signed up for their first Ironman 70.3, and as someone who is just starting to begin their running journey, I don't think I ever would have said that I wanted to run a half marathon or a full marathon. But now as I'm training to run this half marathon for an Ironman, I could definitely see myself doing one of these runs in the future. Today's the Philly half marathon, tomorrow's the Philly full marathon. I wouldn't be surprised if something like this was in my future.